So to explain the letter U, the word U, Y-O-U, we're going to do a breakdown letter by letter, and you see the matrix code exists in this. So Y, you got a tiny bit of the whole there, tiny bit of the whole split, a piece of the thing attached to it. Yeah, that's what the letter Y signifies. And you can fuse the part together to form a 1 or an I. Yeah, it goes this way. If you invert it, all it's missing is the dot, is the letter I. Yeah, just bear in mind it's also the 25th letter in the alphabet. Okay, now we go to the letter O. That's just 0. Yeah, 15th letter. So we have I-O, which is basically the matrix code 1 and O. Yeah, and you have the two I's linked together, which is basically the reflection. It's a shared state, so the fact that these two exist in the word, it's a shared state. The all and like what we are. You come to the letter O as well as the 15th letter. Take the 2 away, end up with 10. The same 1s and 0. You can drop the 0 and all you're left with is the I or the 1. The light in my house just like flickered. Weird, bro. Yeah. Because it's the I that powers the U anyway. The U is a mask, but really deep down, that's what it is. You can call me crazy if you want, but there is a code around you. You just need to learn how to read it. I just had to re-listen to this before I posted it. So in summary, we're talking about the letter Y, right? We've done blah, 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 blah. So Y is I. Even sonically, Y is I. I've got a second part to this I will upload. And then you've got O, and then you've got U, yeah? So essentially, I-O-U. Those of us from the old world know that this used to be a word, yeah? In reference to when somebody had to do something for you or like a debt or something like that. It was like a shorthand form of it. There's nothing shorthand about anything. All these things are codes, all these terms are codes, all these words are codes, all these poems are codes, all these adages, proverbs, whatever, they're all codes, guys. Okay, so we've established 25th letter, 15th letter, you take it away, you've got the 1 and the 0, which is the same as the 1 and the 0 that exist in the English. If you were to take this sonically, it's still a I-O, yeah? Because Y is just, it's like a type of, Y is a type of I, yeah? I didn't come from Y came from I, if you know what I mean. Okay, so now, the letter U is the 20th letter, which is 2, which goes on to explain it's you, two aspects in the one thing. Yeah, the real you and the fake you, all existing in one thing, powered by pure energy. That's what it is, bro. The codes are there if you know how to read them, bro. So before people think I'm completely crazy, I'm gonna decode me, so then you see that there are codes all around us, but you just need to know how to read it. So me, M-E, can be essentially like that. Is also we, which represents one and the same thing. M-M, you know, the reality will show you, you know, the use of 33, World War. These are just like prompts. Effectively, when you take the two letters and you move them around, face them to each other, you're looking at infinity. Because, 1 second. I'm quite finished. So basically, I think we got to, yeah, so me, which is the same as we, it can be flipped around in all different ways, even, but ultimately, it shows the highest number, which is infinity, or 8, yeah? Which is the sine wave. If you look here, you see the me and we, which is basically another way of saying me, because all is one. If you flip it around, whether it's WW, ME, the 33, because this code exists in this reality and it's used a lot, and also the and also the 2Ms, whether it's M&Ms, Master Mason, all the rest of it. If you know anything about this stuff, if you've studied anything about this and this, you will know that they are related. The people that follow this stuff, they also use this. Anyway, WW, me, if you invert it the other way as well, as in M and E this way, you end up as B, because if you put a line through here, it's B. Or you still have 2 8s, which is still, you know, life and infinity, and and if you put it together, you put lines across it, you still end up with the I anyway. 8 is the highest number because 9 is a 0 and a 1. Yeah, just like I'll talk about other numbers another time. 0 and 1. And 9 doesn't exist anywhere. If you've done any level of mathematics or looked into geometry, the number 9 it exists, but it doesn't exist. It always kind of like disappears. You can't see it. It's a very strange number. Kind of like Schrodinger's cat, 0 and 1. 8 is the highest number. If you come here, so after 8, you have 9, which is 0, 1. 10, which is 1, 0. 11, which is 1, 1. 12, which is 3. 13, which is 4. So you have Schrodinger's number, another Schrodinger's number, not Schrodinger because he didn't create it, but a non-existent number, which is 9. And then 10 is basically 1. So you start the counting system again. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and it goes. So you have 8, which is the highest number in existence, which is U, represented by U, represented by infinity. It's the infinite loop, but at the same time, it's also that. Yeah? So after that, you go to 0, 1, which this number doesn't actually exist. So from here, then you go to 1, you count again. But it's like the glitch in the matrix has to always exist, which is this number. 9 is a glitch in the matrix, but in terms of pure numbers, 8 is the highest.